Okay, so this video we're going to run through how to do window schedules, door schedules, casework schedules, so that we have all the schedules necessary for your drawing. So these are the schedules we're going to recreate. I'm going to go into Revit, and from Revit I'm going to come across the top. I'm going to find the View tab. From the View tab I'm going to slide across to the word Schedules. From Schedules I'll pull down, and I want to get Schedules and Quantities. So I'm going to pull up the Schedules and Quantities tab. And this is where I need to select the style of the schedule, what it's going to look at. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to select Windows, because that's one of the first ones I need to make. I'm going to hit OK. Now we need to find the fields that we want in our schedule. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at the assignment, and I need family and level. I need width and height, count, type, and type mark. So those are going to be the fields that I'm going to be selecting. So I'm going to come back into Revit. And the first thing I'm going to get is going to be family, so I'm going to find family, slide that over here. Then we're going to come down here, know that I needed to get type, so we're going to go find type. I'm going to drop that over here. There's width. I'll grab width and drop that over here. I know height was in there, so I'm going to go ahead and grab height, drop that over here. Type mark, I believe, was there also, so I'm going to find type mark, drop that over here. And I'm going to go back and look to see what am I missing. Well, I'm missing level. And I'm missing count and type. So I'm going to come back into Revit, and I'm going to find the level. So here's level. And I'm going to go find type, or count. There's count. And then type. So slide up and down. And it's not really... Where's type? I don't see type. Oh, I do have it. Okay. So it's not necessary at the point as I put them in here to get them in the right area. But I have them, and I can move these things up and down. So here's family, and next thing I wanted was level. So I'll use this button at the bottom to move it up. And then I believe width was next, in line. And then height was next. I'll move that up. So then it was type, mark, and count. I think count was actually up a little higher too. So this is how you can move things around in the fields in relation to position across the top. Okay, so that's how you move things back and forth in that field. Once you have this set up, you go ahead and hit the OK button, and then your schedule will be created for you. Revit's looking at the model, and it's pulling together all of the different instances of those objects and putting it into a schedule. Okay, now we have a window schedule. We can see that we've got several instances of the same window, and a count here. It says 111. We need to go ahead and we are going to sort and group these particular windows so that we get totals, not itemized every instance. So we're going to come over here to the properties, and I'm going to come down here to where it says sorting and grouping, and I want to go into edit and sort and group. So by doing this, the first thing that I want to sort by, it's really the first thing that is different in my list, is family. So I want to sort by family first. Then I want to come down here, and then the second thing that might be different within each family is going to be the size of the window. So I'm going to go ahead and sort by what will be the width of the window. So I'm going to sort by family first, and then the width, because these are the things that are different about the different windows. Then the last thing that I want to do is I want to come down here towards the bottom, and I want to select that I want grand totals. I do not want itemize every instance. So I'm going to uncheck the itemize, make sure grand totals has been checked, and then I hit OK. By doing so, what that has done here is it's gone ahead and it's dropped these things back so that each one that is different, given those sorting and grouping, gives me a separate count. So here I can say I have one casement with trim, I have a double hung with trim, and I have 3 of those, and they're all the same. I have a fixed window that is a certain size, and I have 2 of those. They're on either side of the door. And then I have a fixed window that is my picture window that has a width of 6 feet and a height of 3 feet. That is a huge piece of glass. Okay. Okay, next thing we need to do is we're going to get this window schedule brought over to our sheet that is for our schedules. So I'm going to come over here to Sheets All, right click, hit New Sheet, just like we've done in the past here, make a new sheet. And the sheet's going to be designated for my schedules. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now open up my Schedules and Quantities folder here in my project browser. I'm going to hit the little plus symbol so I can see my window schedule. I'll select it, click and hold, drag onto my sheet, and then click. What that's done is it just brought my schedule onto the sheet. Now, if for some reason this particular schedule is a lot larger than you would like, you can select the schedule, and then these arrows can be pulled so that you can make a single line schedule, which if you want long skinny schedules, things tend to fit better in that orientation. So next thing we do is go ahead and make our next schedule. I'll go back up here to the View tab, grab my schedules, schedules and quantities, and another one we can go ahead and make quickly is the casework schedule, which we'll go up here and find casework. And this is for our cabinetry. Go ahead and hit OK. Now again, we just have to go through and we find the fields that we need to make. So it's going to be family and type, width, height, and count. So come back into here. I'm going to go find my family and type. Next thing I have to do is find my width. Nope, there's height. We'll grab height now. There's width. And then I believe the last thing was count. Okay. Come back and take a look, make sure that's what I'm making. Width, height, and count. Good. There's my move width up, height, and count. With that set, we'll hit OK. And here's my casework schedule, which seems fairly straightforward. We'll go ahead now and go back to my schedule page, and I will drag my casework schedule onto my sheet. And here's a good instance where I can say I'm going to actually take and pull this so it takes me down to a single line schedule. Takes up a little bit less room on my title block. So I hope this helps make schedules. All your schedules get made in a very similar fashion, just slight changes given the filters and other possible information for the schedule.